Okay, this is part 3. I had to stop that last one quick as hell. That got so like a mutated cat with a mutated head. I can't explain it. It's too disgusting, but I'm doing the third part right now. Let's go.
Graveyard or a rundown voodoo building might be the perfect setting for a haunting. You probably wouldn't jump to the same conclusion with a shiny new office building, but you should never assume. And this video will show you why. The spine-tingling footage was posted in August of 2017, purportedly revealing paranormal activity in their building. The clip shows a seemingly empty room with a pair of white tables surrounded by white chairs.
Okay.
Watch the glass behind this set of chairs closely. A clear reflection appears on the glass, casting a whole section in a strange fog that wasn't there a moment prior. Some in the comments say it's just a reflection of the TV against the glass. Others say it wasn't a reflection at all, but the glass panel actually shattered. Still, others suggest how underwhelming this video is. But if you're of the belief that this is in fact paranormal activity, this clip just goes to show you that even famous people can be the targets of a haunting. Seacrest out. Number 4. Abandoned mental hospital. When wandering around abandoned mental hospitals solo, your imagination is bound to run wild. But YouTuber Brian Sturitsky caught this clip in August of 2015 on video, which means it wasn't just pure imagination. Writing. Not sure what this was, because I was the only person in there, but it sure looked like something moved across a door opening. Sturitsky takes up walking steadily through the undeniably creepy location to capture the light at the end of a dark hallway, seemingly being shadowed briefly by something. YouTuber Matt's Big Dream in the comments states, "It looks to me like it was just the movement you made from right to left, exposing the light, which was coming through a square hole in the wall, then a doorway." Frankly, you can probably see where Matt is coming from, but the mere fact that Sturitsky is going this alone makes him a rock star. Would you dare to walk through this abandoned mental hospital solo? I wouldn't. Number 3, ghost in the window. Don't stare into a haunted house if you don't want to see what's inside. YouTuber Mazefield Explorer caught this candid shot of the abandoned Hazelwood Hospital in Mazefield, Kentucky. The grainy video follows the exterior of the house at night. After taking several shots around the building, the person zooms in on one window in particular. As she does, she captured what appears to be an uncanny white face in the frame, causing her to gasp. Although some of the comments of this video are calling fake, one YouTuber, Feelgood, shares his account of that very hospital. He writes, "True story. I'm not sure if that ghost is real, but I will say around 2010-ish, after watching his video, me, my sister, brother, cousins, and friends went to this abandoned hospital a few times because it was only 30 minutes from the crib, and one of the girls said she saw a creepy old lady ghost, and this girl was crying, and she wasn't known to be a liar. Also, at one point, after some people got scared and left, they called my phone and said they saw figures walking around in the windows on the floor above us. Then finally, when we was leaving, there was about 10 of us in that same room in this video where the ghost is, and I said out loud, if there's anyone here, come out and show yourself. And as soon as I said that, we all heard footsteps coming down the stairs really loud. Feelgood writes that he felt a creepy and evil feeling behind him as they escaped out the window. Don't know about you, but after hearing this story, I wouldn't be quick to call this one a fake. Number 2, psychiatric poltergeist. We all know that psych wards are the favorite haunts of enthusiastic ghosts, and YouTuber Detroit Paranormal Expeditions confirms this with their video in the Elos Psychiatric Hospital. A little background on this favorite Michigan haunt. Built in Westland, Michigan, the large complex known as the Eloise Psychiatric Hospital was in operation for 150 years, from 1832 to 1982. At its height, it was America's largest psych facility, consisting of 902 acres, 78 buildings, 2,000 staffs, and 10,000 patients. Today, only 5 of its buildings, including the power plant, the commissary, the bakery, and D buildings, alongside the Eloise Cemetery, remain. Although the infirmary is believed to be haunted, it served the state of Michigan well in its heyday. However, it did include some of what are now considered controversial methods. Moreover, patient intake increased dramatically from only 35 in 1839 to 10,000 during the Great Depression, resulting in overcrammings to the point that some patients were put on the same floor as pigs. Residents in communities nearby would hear the cries of patients in psychiatric pain, combined with the squealing of pigs, which, as you can imagine, must have been terrifying. The next few decades saw a reduction in patient intake, leading to some psych buildings being vacated in 1973. The state of Michigan took on the remaining patients in 1982, and the General Hospital shut down in 1986. Much of the property upon which Eloise sat has been turned into a golf course, condominiums, and a strip mall, with the remaining buildings serving as a family shelter and psychiatric admissions. It's no surprise that the psychiatric asylum has been the favorite haunt of urban explorers since it shut down in 1981. In fact, its new owner, John Hambrick, opened the old hospital up for tours. 2-hour-long tours of the site sold out entirely when Eloise was opened. According to Hambrick, paranormal research experts are available on each of the 5 floors of the building to help tourists contact the beyond using various pieces of paranormal equipment. For those skeptics who don't believe in the paranormal, the site is also open for historical tours. Hambrick is also considering transforming the K-Beard building into a 1930s era paranormal themed hotel. It may have been one of the
That's just no. What's number one?
apparition. When a being doesn't cast a shadow, you're very likely dealing with the paranormal. Posted to YouTube by native paranormal seekers Tanya Whitefawn in August of 2017, the crew must have known that entering a cemetery at night would mean trouble. They were training a new member at a cemetery in Oregon, and they captured a celestial being that they claim was around 8 feet tall on camera, watching the group before kneeling down. It later stood up and paced 50 feet, returning only to vanish into a tree. What do you think of this surprising footage? Does the painstaking recreation of the conditions prove to you that this thing can't be debunked? Whatever you believe, at least you know you're no coward, since you made it to the end of this list. Thanks for checking out this video.
End the video.
Subscribe to
Bye-bye.
new